All right, so welcome to the channel. If this is the first time you're here, this is Shameen. I'm the founder and Chief Digital Marketing Officer at Sky Digital Agency. Today, I'm going to focus on sharing with you some of the latest updates about Facebook business pages. Hopefully, most of you would like these changes. I mean, there's always difficulty in some of the changes because it means that some of the things that you previously found with the steps that you usually take have changed, all right? But there are some good news, I think, and I'm just going to walk you through them, all right? So if this is the first time you're here, do remember to drop a like, subscribe. If you have comments or questions, please drop them down in the comment section below. All right, without further ado, I've got my webpage up here. Okay, and today I'm just going to share with you a few things, and the first is actually to talk about some of the new features. And I think one of the things that I really like right now is this feature of Manage Shop that is available no matter what kind of business page template you chose. For us, we chose the service template, and my other business page, my personal profile, it's on a video tab. Okay, so I still don't really see it on my video tab, but I'm sure there's a way to activate that shop function. All right. So for us, because we add our services such as our courses as our services rather than products, but I think we can set it up as a shop. And one of the other thing that I also realized is that their events page actually allows you to collect payments directly right now. But for one of our events, we realized that the limit for that is 99 USD, 99.99 USD, if I'm not wrong. So, but the good news is that the events is really being pushed out quite a bit. Compared to previous Facebook business page where the events really get very little reach. And you can see here that our recent events have 627 reach, but if you take a look at our 90 days data, there's about 7.4 thousand reach, and most of this data is not with any advertising promotions. So events seems to be working very well right now. In the recent months, especially since circuit breaker in April, at least in Singapore's context of circuit breaker. The other new feature that has been announced, okay, published by many, is that Facebook has finally decided to remove the text ratio. This is a article. A lot of the other different platforms are actually echoing this change. I think it's a good thing. Hope you're happy with this change as well. I think that without the Facebook text ratio, there are many things that we can do. I mean, even for us, a lot of our ads run or don't run at all, maybe. And sometimes even if they run for a while, and then it's actually not being approved. It says like it's not approved. So most of the time it's because of the amount of text in the graphics, okay? So I highly recommend you to look at your graphics, your ads. Of course, we're not putting text for the sake of text, but for many of our content, we do need the text in them, okay? So that's going to help, I think, certain industries and certain businesses who need some text in these graphics. The other change is how do we actually upload. If you have seen some of our previous posts, we always encourage you not to just post graphics and videos. But right now, I think earlier, when I mentioned to you that you can manage your shop, you can create your products, add pictures, add the price points, events, you can also collect payment right now. But currently, we need to check on the events again, which we will shortly, because the previous event that we just added recently on our Facebook business page only allow us to add it up to 99.99 cents, which means that we can only charge $100 maximum for that event, which I think it might be a bug. I don't think they would want to limit how much you can charge for your events. But nonetheless, I think very good new feature added into across the different business pages, especially for service business pages like ours. I think it will help us because we have for a long time been thinking whether or not to switch over to a shop page, but we didn't want to forego the service profile that we have. Okay, now I mentioned creating a carousel, Facebook carousel post, which is you need a link and the graphics need to be 1080 pixels by 1080 pixels, minimum 2 graphics, maximum 5 graphics. And another one is create a slideshow. So in many of my previous videos, I've showed you how to look for it. And today there are some changes. So I'm going to share with you where you can look for this features. Okay, so they have moved it and it is no longer available under publishing tools. So initially it was actually available on our page itself, and then they moved it to publishing tools. Now under publishing tools, it's no longer here. But the good thing about publishing tools is that you can now post, if you have linked your Instagram business and your Facebook business together, you can now post from Facebook to Instagram. The only downside I see here is that there will be a lot of hashtags on your Facebook post, which is not very ideal, because for Facebook business pages, I wouldn't recommend you to go more than 3 to 6 hashtags. 3 looks neat, nice. 6 is good. Eventually, there might be features that Facebook is rolling out to help your post, help your business get discovered with hashtags. But we still don't really see that yet. And I think it's amazing that you can do things from here. Okay, so and I think by default right now, the call to action is get messages. So that's a good thing as well. So we're going to see a lot of probably moving forward, as people get more comfortable to message you on Facebook, you're probably going to see more of that. So where do you look for create a photo carousel and slideshow? I recommend you to create it because, number one, when you click on the carousel, you can link people directly to the business page or your landing page. So if I have 5 different courses, I upload 5 graphics, I can link them to 5 different landing page of my courses. Or if I have 2 ebooks to give away and 3 courses to share, I can actually link the first 2 images into our ebook page, landing page, and the 3 into our website course detail page. Okay, so that's why I recommend for you to check this out. So basically it's here now, it's under post something. And under post something, you must click on this thing called multimedia. Without clicking on it, even if you paste, previously when you paste a link here, it used to work, but now it no longer works. I've been trying it for a long time, but actually you need to click on multimedia. And then when you click on this, they will ask you for a link. Otherwise, you can actually click on post something, and you click on this thing called slideshow. Okay, so why do I recommend you to create slideshows? Videos, except for Facebook Live, okay, whatever videos that you have created or uploaded, maybe you have animated something, like for us, animation videos, 30 seconds, we are able to add a poll when we actually upload our videos directly from a Facebook business page browser. But if I use my mobile phone, the Facebook business app, which they recently renamed and rebranded as a business suite, I think that change really, I'm not sure why they changed it. I think pages is fine. But anyways, I think that you can poll, and that increase the interactivity with your audience. And the good thing about slideshows is that you just need a minimum of 3 images, maximum of 10. If you don't know how to format your images to the same size, you can use platforms like canva.com, which I think is very useful because on Canva, you can actually click on social media. And in your social media, when you roll over, I recommend the 1080 pixels by 1080 pixels instead of the 800 by 800. I think this is better. You just need to put your image in, some of your tags, and they can actually just re-download them. If there's watermark, just remove the watermark, find something from within Canva that's free, whether it's icons or images, and you would be able to re-upload them to Facebook as same size images, which would help you create very nice slideshows. Okay, so if you're wondering how to create a slideshow, I am going to create a video on that, on creating a slideshow, because of the new interface. So remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and remember to hit the notification bell button so that you will receive a notification when we post or go live in creating a slideshow in our next video. Okay, and it's going to be very soon. I'm going to do this soon because this is a relatively new feature, and I think it's amazing. I think, okay, slideshow has been around for a long time, but they have changed how you can post it. So I would actually be creating a video on this. All right. So yeah, my top 2 favorite types of posts are photo carousel and slideshow. So that's how you can look for it. Okay. So another thing that has changed within Facebook is that there's this thing called Creator Studio. I believe I've created another video previously about this, and I just wanted to give a shout out within this video as well, that you can now schedule your posts within Creator Studio for Instagram. Okay, so the good thing about this is that you keep your posts separate, because for Facebook, the links still work in the caption and in the description. So you wouldn't want to have like 20 hashtags in your Facebook post, and you don't want to kind of like have a link on your Instagram post. So I think that for now, even though under the publishing tools, you are able to schedule posts from your Facebook and push it to Instagram, I would think that you might still want to keep them separate. All right, so that's, I think, my recommendation for everyone. Okay, but the good thing is you don't really have to depend on a separate third-party platform like Buffer, Later, Hootsuite. Of course, there are benefits of using them. For example, you're managing LinkedIn and other social media platforms as well. Those apps do come in handy. All right. Initially, my main concern was whether or not they are able to figure out whether or not you are scheduling directly from Creator Studio or Buffer. But actually, after trying, actually there's no difference. So the post performance, in fact, still does as well on Buffer. And in fact, sometimes when we schedule from Buffer, it works better than when we schedule from Creator Studio. But I don't think there is like a difference. Doesn't make sense to have a difference. But if anything, I would think that they would reward you for scheduling from Instagram or Facebook Creator Studio as well. So just remember that this feature is only available on the desktop. There's currently like no app or anything that you can schedule directly from your mobile phone. So a lot of these things, like even for Buffer, you have to actually schedule it here. And another thing to note is that if your Instagram account is in a creator account, meaning that it's not a business account, but you actually set it up as an Instagram creator account, you can't use platforms like Buffer, Later, or Hootsuite to schedule your Instagram posts. You have to come to Creator Studio to do it. So I think that is good, because for a long time, we were not able to schedule our posts on some of our creator accounts, which was a bit troublesome. So I think that with Creator Studio, it's a good thing, right? Okay, and another thing that you might or might not have already known is that you can schedule IGTV right now. And this is like one of my favorite new features that they have done. So we are able to schedule it right now. Of course, the only thing is you can't edit anything after that once you've scheduled and it's been published. Or actually, once you've scheduled it, it hasn't been published, you can't edit the cover page and trim the video as well. So you would need to finish everything before you schedule it on IGTV. Of course, you can actually just remove the schedule and re-upload. So that's the thing. But I think that it's a good thing that you can now post or schedule to IGTV directly. Okay. For me, I sometimes do try to post directly from the browser itself to IGTV or using my mobile phone. But I just want to let you know that with regards to IGTV, currently for us, we have been uploading IGTV that is greater than 10 minutes. And it actually was approved. So you can see here 10 minutes, and a lot of our other IGTV as well has exceeded the time. So do check it out whether or not you are able to do it, because I think this is amazing, because that was what they have mentioned before, that eventually there will be no time limit, or I'm not sure whether it's greater than 60 minutes right now, or just like they allow you to upload up to 60 minutes. It used to only be open to accounts that had great following, like hundreds of thousands of followers or tens of thousands of followers. But right now, it seems like anybody can upload a greater than 10 minutes video. Okay, just remember that Facebook and Instagram is actually competing with YouTube for as a video platform, and they want to do better. So no matter the content limitation of video in this case would eventually be lifted. But I also want to emphasize that it doesn't mean that you have to create a video that's really long. The key is that whether or not people watch your content, watch your videos, right? So thank you so much for watching. That's really all from me today. And if you have seen some of our MailChimp videos, MailChimp has recently just changed up their dashboard view. I don't know whether to be happy or not, but it seems like it's easier to navigate, I think. I quite like the icons now, but there are some things that you might find it a bit more difficult to really navigate through because of the changes, but I hope that you would be able to figure it out, okay? But anyways, anyhow, we will be releasing more videos due to the different changes within Facebook platform, Instagram, and email marketing like platforms like MailChimp. But we have actually a video called Create a Landing Page with MailerLite that's going to be released really soon. So do remember to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed to our channel. Okay, share this video with your friends, tell them about it, because we are going to create so many more videos, and we have been publishing and releasing one video every week, and we're going to move that upwards. Okay, so thank you so much, and if you have any questions, remember to drop a comment below. I look forward to hearing from you, and I definitely look forward to seeing you in one of our workshops or meeting you someday at one of our events or webinars when COVID-19 social distancing has been over. And so I wish you all the best. It's Tuesday today, so wishing you the best of the entire week ahead of you, and I look forward to seeing you really soon.